In light of strong order book cover and improved performance, the board's outlook for FY 2018 remains positive, with expectations unchanged. As previously highlighted, we expect a stronger contribution from countermeasures and scheduled reductions in energetics. Revenue fell as a result of lower deliveries of 40mm ammunition to customers in the Middle East. Defense contractor Chemring PLC, CHG, remains confident of a positive full-year outcome after a surge in profits in the first half of the year. Underlying profit before tax in the 6 months to the end of April 30 rose 31%, or 42% at constant exchange rates, to £14.80 MLN from £11.30 MLN a year earlier on revenue that fell 8%, minus 2% at constant exchange rates, to £229.30 MLN from £244.80 MLN. Read, Chemring continues recovery after tough 2016, with first-half losses reduced as revenues grew strongly. Underlying earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization fell 3% to £29 MLN from £30 MLN the previous year, but were up 4% on a constant exchange rates basis. The company, which went through a tough time in the middle of the decade, sliding into the red, appears to be firmly on the comeback trail, with management signaling confidence in the future by increasing the interim dividend by 10% to 1.1p. Net debt at the end of April had narrowed to £84.60 MLN from £111.70 MLN a year earlier. Group's order book at the end of April was £441.50 MLN, down from £556.20 MLN a year earlier, of which around £212 MLN is scheduled for delivery during the second half of 2018, representing cover of roughly 80% of expected second-half revenue. The order book level has fallen £26.50 MLN since the end of October, which the group said is attributable to the weaker US dollar and delivery of 40mm and non-standard ammunition orders, offset by an increase in orders for the countermeasures division, particularly from the US and UK. After a number of years of weakness in the countermeasures markets that followed the end of the Iraq and Afghanistan conflicts, the outlook for the segment is increasingly positive, Chemring said. The group said its outlook for the full year remains unchanged. Chemring swings back to pre-tax profit in first half, underlying 31%, citing stronger markets, which it expects to continue strengthening as impact of higher U.S. defense budget starts to flow through. Interim dividend 10%, FY guidance unchanged. Mike Van Dulken, at Accendo. Mike, June 21, 2018. Market conditions and business performance in the first half of 2018 have continued to strengthen, with margins and earnings improving across the group. We expect this trend to continue as the impact of significant increases to the U.S. defense budget start to flow through, with the group maximizing the impact of these improvements through improved delivery performance resulting from the Operational Excellence Program, said Michael Flowers, the chief executive of Chemring Group. Our countermeasures segment continues to grow, with a strengthening order book and increased global market activity underpinning capital investments in all facilities, most notably our recently approved transformation program at the Tennessee site. Improved operational performance, improved capability, and an improved market all point to strong future performance in the segment. Flowers continued. With contract finalization on the first phase of the Husky-mounted detection system program expected shortly and customer decisions on the next-generation chemical detector and enhanced maritime biological detection programs imminent, the second half is key to our long-term growth in the U.S. sensors market, he added. Shares in Chemring were up 3% in early deals. Register here to be notified of future CHG company articles. View full CHG profile. View profile. No investment advice. The company is a publisher. You understand and agree that no content published on the site constitutes a recommendation that any particular security, portfolio of securities, transaction, or investment strategy is suitable or advisable for any specific person. You further understand that none of the information providers or their affiliates will advise you personally concerning the nature, potential, advisability, value or suitability of any particular security, portfolio of securities, transaction, investment strategy, or other matter. You understand that the site may contain opinions from time to time with regard to securities mentioned in other products, including company-related products, and that those opinions may be different from those obtained by using another product related to the company. You understand and agree that contributors may write about securities in which they or their firms have a position, and that they may trade such securities for their own account. In cases where the position is held at the time of publication and such position is known to the company, appropriate disclosure is made. However, you understand and agree that at the time of any transaction that you make, one or more contributors may have a position in the securities written about. You understand that price and other data is supplied by sources believed to be reliable, that the calculations herein are made using such data, and that neither such data nor such calculations are guaranteed by these sources, the company, the information providers or any other person or entity, and may not be complete or accurate. From time to time, reference may be made in our marketing materials to prior articles and opinions we have published. These references may be selective, may reference only a portion of an article or recommendation, and are likely not to be current. As markets change continuously, previously published information and data may not be current and should not be relied upon. Only registered members can add into watch list. Register or log in. View full company profile. Chemring is the world's leading producer of expendable decoy countermeasures for protecting air, sea and land platforms against guided missile threats. Chemring is the world's leading producer of expendable decoy countermeasures for protecting air, sea and land platforms against guided missile threats. Hide text.